I need you to describe the aha moment for you over the last 2 years that made you stop and go, wow, this is happening.
Well, I don't think I've totally had it yet. um, Actually, that's not true. I kind of had one of those moments. When I was in London, Katy Perry's Call Me Maybe video came out, and I remember thinking, ooh, maybe this will catch on. That's really exciting, because Justin had put out his, and James Franco had put one out, and it was sort of a kind of exciting moment, because I thought, here's hoping that this becomes a thing, and then it really did.
I don't like when people consider you an overnight success because you've worked so hard in the Canadian music industry.
Thank
So
you.
tell me, what is it about your Canadian roots that really keeps you grounded and that you take with you wherever you go?
Um, I think it's just the fact that I grew up on so much good music, not just within sort of Canada, but my family was really, really passionate about it. So for me, that's always been the focus and the goal. And whenever, like, the success or the no success was never really the focus. It was always just about creating something that I felt proud about. And, the fact that this year has finally sort of taken off for me has felt like a big bonus on top of it all.
There's a part in your bio, et cetera, that you mention your influences on as being everything from Cars to Robin. Is there a song that you really would love to remake from either of those artists?
I don't know. I think the artists that I truly love are a little bit untouchable to me. I try it out every once in a while, and I always feel like, I don't know, when it comes to a cover of one of the greats, I almost regret doing it unless I can do it totally differently. Joni Mitchell was one of my all-time favorites, and I did a cover of Both Sides Now, but the only way I could stomach trying one of her songs was to completely take a different stab in the direction, and rather than do it folky the way she did it, I tried to kind of add some dance and something totally abnormal for that type of sound. So I don't know that I would cover one of their songs. Maybe a Robin song. I love her so much, maybe. One day, who knows.
You mentioned you encourage the fan participation when you're singing some of your hit songs, et cetera. What was the most surprising one where you were just like, I can't believe I'm in this country or in this place and they're singing it back to me like this?
Recently, actually, we were in Jakarta, and that was really strange for me because not only were they singing, the singles, but they were singing all of the B-sides, every song from the record, and that was really just, I don't know, it was one of those pinch me moments. It was cool to see, and it totally revived us because we've been traveling from Singapore to from here to there to back again. So we were just all exhausted, but we got on stage, and it was just like we were revived with their energy because they were so excited to be there, and it made us that much more excited to be there too.
Speaking of B-side, Burts Bees, your affiliation with now. What prompted this?
For me, I knew that if I was going to align myself with a project, it had to be something that I really wasn't just into, but that I really stood behind. And I grew up on Burts Bees. I grew up with that being my stocking stuffer and the thing that my mom was always kind of pushing on me. But the idea of taking that a step further, where it smells good and it's a little girlier, was really fun for me. So the combination of it being something that is good for you, good for the environment, and at the same time smells delicious and you feel nice wearing, felt like a win-win-win. So it was an easy decision.
And speaking of win-win-win, the fans get to see you again this summer on tour.
Yes.
Tell us what they can expect.
Well, it's exciting for me because I've been kind of getting my feet wet with the Justin Bieber tour, where everything's been like these quick little half-an-hour opening sets and for these big audiences. So I really do feel like I kind of have been thrown into the mix of the touring experience, and to take all of that, all those lessons that I've learned, and kind of put it into my own headlining show, and then get to do like full sets with my band and jam out to not just the singles, but like the whole album Kiss. It's really going to be fun to perform, and exciting to see the crowds that come.